Hello, I'm in Middlesbrough today. I'm just about to start this property with pretty much a full refurb apart from the kitchen. I'll take you through the things we're going to do to the property to get it right again. We've got some laminate flooring in the entrance hall, so I think I'll try and keep this and clean it. Obviously we'll need to do all of the skirting boards and the woodwork, and the handrail, as you can see, is pretty bad. I've started removing all the plugs and screws from the walls so we can fill them and flatten them ready for paint. Obviously the ceilings are going to need doing. I'm going to need to do up the stairs there because that wallpaper is ripped and marked in places. Through to the front room, I'll probably try and keep the internal doors because they're actually not too bad. I'll just fill them and primer them up. Skirting boards are going to have to come off. For some reason they've got a lip on the back of them, so we're going to put some new skirting boards right through. I might try to keep this wallpaper in the alcoves, and I'll just pull off the wallpaper on the chimney breast and paint that grey. I'll probably just touch up if I can, or even clean up depending on how many holes there is. So I'll see how it goes with the lounge, but I'll try not to do too much damage. And I'm obviously going to keep the laminate flooring, it's in reasonable order. There's no major cracks or marks anywhere, so hopefully that'll stay put. Through the kitchen's actually not too bad, it's all white. There's no wall units, but obviously there is a second section of the kitchen in this little utility room with an extra bit of storage there. So I'm going to keep it white, I'm going to do all the woodwork. I've been trying to take those little sticky tiles off, and they're a bloody nightmare, so I think I might just take the tiles off altogether and put some plastic paneling around there because it's going to take a day to get all that stuff off. It comes off on one square at a time. Again, I've pulled all of the screws out the walls. I'm just about to start mixing the filler up and going around the whole house to fill all the holes, prepping the walls. Obviously in this little utility area there's a washing machine spot there. There's a cooker spot there. Actually I thought the cooker was there because that's the cooker. I'll suss out that. I think it goes in this little area here. I'll just suss out what that extra cable is. That goes out to like a little smaller utility. It's only got a couple of shelves in it. I'll probably just paint that white in there. And then out in the garden there was decking that the previous tenant fitted, so they've took the decking with them and left the frame. So what I might do is get rid of the leg there and the legs down here and just leave that little rectangle and put some new decking on that little rectangle section, and then I can just leave that paved and leave that gravelled at the back and get rid of all the rubbish and stuff. Upstairs we've already removed the bathroom. It was actually a shell collection bathroom suite which I'm passionately fallen out of love with because they're just old-fashioned and horrible. And also the lip on the back of the bath, that there's like a raised section. We normally put a shower over that section and the water just gathers behind the bath. Now there's tiles on the walls. We did have panelling, which is that there. We've ripped all the panelling off the walls because there's holes in it, and then we've revealed that it's been panelled over the tiles. So to panel this whole bathroom is probably going to be quite expensive. So I think I'll just pull all the tiles off. I'll get the plasterer to redo these two walls. Actually, sorry, these three walls, because there's going to be panelling around the bath section there. And I'll probably just put splashback panelling there and then some splashback behind the toilet. And then leave the rest of the walls painted with vinyl silk. That's the initial plan. Laminate flooring again in the master bedroom. That's all the panelling from the bathroom. I'll get to the right up. Obviously the skirting boards need to be refixed. I think it's underneath that pile there. The walls are pretty mucky, so I'm going to actually paint this whole room. I'll probably bring the paint sprayer and just paint it white after I get rid of them massive plugs in the wall, which I'm unable to do at the moment, but I'll suss out how to get them out. Some more plugs that have been pulled out there. Skirting board and things all needs to be renewed and refreshed with gloss. That's just a boiler cupboard. In the back bedroom they've had like artwork put on the walls, but it's all scratched and marked, which is a shame because it would have been nice to leave it, but I'll just spray this whole room. There's just walls that have been painted, so there's no wallpaper to take off. Again, skirting boards have gone all yellow, so they all need to be renewed and refreshed with gloss. Hall stairs and landing, I'll probably spray this as well and take it all white and do that section white as well. Obviously I need a new bathroom suite, so I'll need to get a sink and a bath and probably shower taps over it. I might actually put the taps this side and then we can put the shower on the wall there. Just extend the taps and the waste underneath to this section here, because obviously you can't put a shower on the wall above the window. So that's what I'll probably do there. Gardens, obviously I've showed you what we need to do with the back garden. The front garden just needs a quick trim because it's only laid to lawn. I'll probably leave the Batmans on the wall because this probably will be a kid's room. The lino on the floor is actually in decent order. I might actually leave that to see what the new tenants think, if it's going to be a child's playroom and bedroom. If not, we can lift it and put some carpet back down. Again, I think I'll just leave this room and paint the skirting boards and the door frame. So that's what I'm going to do to start off with. Obviously, as you know, with other videos, the plans tend to change depending on where the prep takes us. If I do end up ripping some wallpaper or damaging some walls or even damaging the flooring, we'll have to play that bit by ear, but that's the initial plan. And I'll update you as we go on this one. See you on the next video. I've sort of started it before I realised I haven't done an update video, so I'm sort of halfway through at the minute. I've had the electricians over yesterday and they've upgraded the electrics, changed the fuse board, upgraded a few bits and put a new cooker socket in. I need that piece of plastic to up there because they took all of the lighting out of it, so that's to go up. So I've prepped up the area. I'm not sure where the first video was on this one, but we've got all of the plastic on the floor ready for painting. We took the carpets up. That beeping you can hear is the old meter in there. I don't know what's going on with that. So the walls have all been filled and sanded, and we're just in the process of sanding all the woodwork at the moment. In this front room, I've decided to keep those two walls and we're just prepping that chimney breast. I'm going to keep the laminate flooring. We're just going to hand paint this one rather than have to put the plastic all over the floors. New skirting boards are going on. We need to get the micro saw over and finish off those skirting boards. And then this room's pretty much just going to have that chimney breast and some new skirting board put up. In the kitchen, we are literally just going to paint this white again in vinyl silk, because I think it's matte paint at the minute. We're leaving the units as is. The new cooker plank is in there. We've done nothing out the back there at the moment, nothing in the garden until we've finished, other than just tidy up some rubbish. Upstairs on the first floor, again, we're all prepped and filled. I've got the paint spray here today. It's in there. Well, we finished the bathroom now. I took all of the old paneling off and we put new paneling up, which is exactly the same as the old one. It had holes in it in various places. Hindsight, sort of cocked up on this one. I didn't realise the bath was going to get put in with that window directly above it. We put shower taps on. I should have turned the bath round. Obviously the bath got fitted, the paneling got fitted, and then I spotted it and then I realised, oh yeah, that's a bit of a balls up. But what we're going to do is we're going to put some clear plastic in that section of the window with a bead on the side of it, so obviously you still get the light in, and then we can put the shower up there and obviously everything doesn't get wet. You're not ideal, but hindsight, we should have swung the bath round. Master bedroom, this is the one I've just finished. All white again. The spray does a good finish and leaves it quite nice. It uses quite a bit of paint, mind. I've used 10 litres I think on the walls and ceilings in here because it was like a deep grey. So I had to go over quite thick with it to cover it. Still a couple of areas that might need touching up again. Just about to start this bedroom. All the bits I've taken out, we're going to get rid of the liner, we're going to put carpet in here I think, so I'm not going to cover the floor. But all this is just about to be painted. And then the back bedroom, this was the one with the murals on it and all the artwork, that's going to get sprayed today as well. All the windows are all masked up ready. I filled all the holes in the walls and took all the bits and bobs off and masked all the plug sockets. So we're basically flying through it everywhere to get done and painted fresh, and then we've just got the woodwork and doors to deal with. So I'll give you another update on this one when I finish painting. Alright, it's been about 4 hours since the last video. We've now finished the decor in Chalcot Walk. I've sprayed all of the walls and ceilings. In fact, they're all still a bit wet. I've got a couple of patches to make up next week. But now upstairs is all fresh. I think I've already just showed you the master bedroom. Master bedroom is nice and fresh, ceilings and walls. Just the skirting boards and radiators to sort out. This was the room with all of the Batman on the walls. I might need to come and give this another coat because with it being... That wall's not so bad, that wall's not so bad. But that wall's got a few pit holes in it. I might come back and do that by hand next week, just see how it dries. The flooring's coming up, so I wasn't bothered about not covering that. But all of the coving and the walls is all now fresh. The back bedroom that had all of the pictures on the walls, they've all been painted off. Just see how this dries next week. I've done the ceiling in here as well. So I'll see how this dries next week and then touch up from there. And next thing, we're going to be concentrating on the lounge and then all the woodwork right up and down the stairs and all the skirting boards and doors. So hopefully another couple of days and we'll have this one ready for carpets. I'll do another video when we've done the lounge and finished the bathroom. Hello, we're back at Chalcot Walk and the decor is now complete. We're just going into the last stage of cleaning and the carpets are getting fitted on Thursday. Just wanted to quickly show you around what we've done so far. Ignore the paint on the floor, we're keeping this laminate. All the decor, woodwork, ceilings, banister. I've actually got the metal spindles to put back on there. That's still wet, so I'm not able to do it today, but I'll do it on Thursday. But everywhere's nice and fresh now. We managed to keep the laminate in the front room, ignore the bits of paint on it. We're going to be cleaning those off shortly, but I've just glossed all of the skirting boards, so I didn't want to get any muck on them until it's dry. We managed to save that wallpaper in the alcoves. We saved this paint at the back, and I just stripped the chimney breast and repainted that in a grey. And this room's pretty much just glossed and undercoated on all the woodwork, and obviously the chimney breast. Got all the doors glossed up as well. So this room is now complete apart from cleaning the floor. And in the kitchen we kept the units, I just need to clean them down now. Again, I've got wet paint here and there, so I didn't want to start spreading stuff around. I've swept the floors ready for the carpets. We put some splashback tile in for the cooker. We've got the cooker point reinstalled in that area. There's an electric cooker point there and there's a gas cooker point in the utility room, so the tenants can have either or. Instead of scraping all the tiles, we just got some black plastic and went over the top of the tiles to match the worktops. We did all of the kitchen in vinyl silk so it could be washed down and we don't get condensation. All the woodwork's glossed. In the utility, again, vinyl silk. That trunking is the wire to go to the cooker point over there. I've got a bit of black paneling left. We're going to go around this bit of worktop to match the kitchen, so it'll look exactly the same with the units. And again, all the walls have been done in vinyl silk, cleaned all the door down, glossed all the woodwork. The floor section where there's no skirting boards, I'm just going to get some flat white plastic to go over the kickboards in all the areas there, so they're all going to be white. We're just going to clean that down at the end. Obviously this is all going to be lying on Thursday together with this. Up on the first floor, we need to make a door for the understairs cupboard. Up on the first floor, we just sprayed all this wall. You can still see the squares behind it, but I think it looks alright. I was going to put another coat on, but the actual paper is embossed with the squares, so I don't think I'll be able to get rid of them. And then all white right through. Did the ceilings, did the walls. Front bedroom, master bedroom. I've still got the floor to clean. I've started cleaning it. We're just in the process of scraping all of the bits of paint up and stuff before we give it a good mop. That window has broken down. You might be able to see the condensation in there. We've reordered that. The hinges on that window were broken, so we've replaced those. I think the windows are gone in there because you can see a bit of condensation, so we'll probably order that one as well. So now we're just waiting for the carpet fitter to come. I've got all of the maskings taken off, the door handles and stuff. We've got all of the radiators glossed, all the doors glossed. This was the room that had all of the pictures on the wall of the celebrities. We sprayed this, we had to touch it up a little bit because the colour kept coming through. Got the window to wipe down, clean off the frame. Got that radiator glossed as well. I've got the plug sockets and the light sockets to clean. Front bedroom, this was the one that had the Batman pictures on the wall and it was bright yellow, I think. So luckily the spray, we had to go over the Batman a couple of times because it was black, but the spray did a good job of getting rid of most of it. That's where the Batman was on that wall. And again, we're all white. Ceiling's done, gloss work done. I've actually cleaned the window on this side, but there's either windows to do yet. Bathroom, we pretty much replaced everything in the bathroom apart from the toilet. That was actually 6 months old. That's actually been replaced while the tenant was still here. So we've glossed the woodwork. I've got some flat white to go, plastic to go on that section there. But we did the whole bathroom in the white with the chrome trim. Towel radiator, we didn't paint that, we just cleaned it. Did all the ceiling. Now, if you remember rightly, I cocked up a bit by not getting the bath changed around so we could have the shower on this wall. So what we've done is we've bought a roller blind, which is a shower curtain, and we're going to mount the roller blind to come out over the top of this, so that when the shower head is mounted there, and then obviously there's a shower curtain, normal shower curtain, going to go along the bath. I've still got the bath to seal, but hopefully that will suffice, and we don't have to worry about doing that perspex thing that I thought about doing with putting a piece of perspex in there. There'll just be a roller blind up at the top to pull down when people are having a shower. Yeah, so bath to seal, bedroom's all sorted, ceiling's all sorted, it's looking fresh and tidy now. Carpets on Thursday, and then I'll be cleaning the windows and plug sockets, and we're ready to market the place. So I'll do another video once the carpets and the floors have been cleaned as a final video, but this is pretty much 95% there, and I'll do another one shortly, and you'll see the final product with everything clean. Hello, we're back at Chalcot Walk and pretty much finished this one now. There's a couple of little bits to finish off, but the majority is done. Ignore the tools on the floor. We're just getting packed up for today. There you go, mate. So in the lounge we replaced all the skirting boards. I managed to save that wallpaper, and then we just stripped the chimney breast, repainted the chimney breast, and I managed to keep the rest of the decor in here. Scraped all the floors up and got all that clean, so we kept the laminate as well. Outside we've been doing the decking out there. They left all the posts in there, but they took the decking, so instead of pulling the posts out, we thought we'll just put some more decking down and put some handrails up and just make do with what we've got. Got a bit of pebbles to put down there to finish it off, and that's the back garden complete. I've got a bit of trunking to go along there where the pipe is for the skirting board. All the woodwork's been glossed. Kitchen, we didn't change the units, but we took the plastic paneling. We got some new plastic paneling and we put some tiles on for the cooker. I got a new cooker point installed, and we got some new lino put down, and then I painted all this room, walls and ceilings, with vinyl silk. Same goes in this room. Ignore the rubbish bag. I've still got this bit to finish off with the paneling around there, and we got some new trunking put on, and then we completely painted this one with vinyl silk, same as the kitchen. All the gloss work needs doing on there because we've just put those skirting boards on today. Spindles need to go back on there, but carpets have been laid upstairs now. All the woodwork's been done, all the walls and ceilings have been painted. Ignore the bits of fluff on the carpet, they only got fitted the other day and we haven't hoovered. Master bedroom, we managed to keep the laminate flooring, took the wallpaper off that wall, and then just painted everywhere white. Did all the skirting boards and radiator gloss. So that's this room completed. New light pendants up there we need to fix. Small bedroom, I think this is the one with the Batman on the walls. We had to coat it twice or even 3 times to get rid of the Batman because it was black. And all the woodwork's been done, all of the gloss work's been done, and new carpet down as well. Back bedroom, new carpet, gloss work, all the walls painted, all the ceilings painted. In the bathroom, we pretty much changed everything apart from the toilet. We replaced the bath, replaced the sink, put some new taps on to match the bath, and then we put new paneling right round the room, and then I emulsioned the ceiling with vinyl silk, and then we've just put some plastic underneath there to finish it off, and we glossed the boxing. So that's this one done now. We pretty much need to just finish off the spindles, do a couple of bits of sealant around the bath and little things like that, which should be done in a couple of hours, and this one's ready to market.